Tending a garden can be hard work, especially when you're in your golden years, like me. That's why I use Organic Bloom all-natural fertilizer. It's
hold up! Do not press that skip button. If you do, I'm gonna have to do something terrible. I'm gonna have to do something awful. Hi, I'm Chad McDingle. Are you looking for love? Scratch that. Are you looking to pull baddies? I'm talking gorgeous, beautiful, attractive women in your area. Well, look no further, my brothers in Christ. For the low price of $1,800, you and all your friends can gain access to the extensive archive that I've collected over the years on the art of game. Oh yeah.
And boom goes the dynamite.
With game, you're gonna learn what women want, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and most importantly, how to score. So what are you waiting for? Give me your money now! Give me your money now! School's in session. Today, we'll be taking a look into the controversial world of pickup artists.
So I'm a pickup artist and stuff. I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean you're a pickup
I'm a pickup. I'm pretty sure I can.
Get out
Fucking
here.
disgusting scum of the earth.
Specifically, the infamous, the one and only, Alpha Dom.
You do not have to accept her rejection.
What do you mean by that?
The legend, the man, the myth. But, Kevin, what are pickup artists, you may ask?
Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid?
A pickup artist is someone who studies and practices various techniques to improve their skills in attracting potential partners. You've probably seen these people floating around the internet. They sell their classes where people attend these workshops claiming that they have all the answers to the dating world. Oh Lord.
What's up, guys?
You can definitely find them in the spectrum that we call the self-help world, you know, people that are trying to tell you ways that you can improve your life, and most certainly pickup artists are trying to help you pick up some honeys.
Sorry? So, see me where?
I was on elevator, go down elevator, and
Then?
I see you. So cute.
Alright, so you just tell me.
Stop it. Get some help.
A lot of content has been written on the subject by these alleged pickup artists, spanning many different kinds of media, which leads into ways that they can make money. Like old Western snake oil salesmen, they try to tap into the minds of young men and try to get at their insecurities, their hidden desires, and then hit them with advice that can range from quite harmless to pretty radical stuff on the way the world, especially the dating scene, works. Ideological fuse on some point. Oh, we're getting political. Also, I just like to make note that I predominantly see men doing this type of thing, but there are also women PUAs. They fall in a different category. This may have to do with the fact that in most cultures, it's usually the task of the man to woo the woman into falling into a romantic relationship. You've probably heard this maybe from your parents, that the guy is supposed to ask the girl, and the girl is supposed to say yes, and then they get married, and then they have a baby, and stuff like that. Although times are changing, you know, the roles have been a bit swapped, a little bit of a doop, a little bit of dop, and the patriarchy can suck it.
Oh my god, is that the patriarchy?
You may have also heard some of these pickup terms being thrown around. You got negging, you got peacocking, you got the cold approach, which I thought was like being cold and mysterious, but on further research, it's actually approaching a random stranger and trying to rizz them up, you know, trying to get in there, you know. Hey, lady, saw you waiting for the bus, thought I'd come by and shoot my shot. What do you say? Kind of like that. You can imagine that working very well for many people.
Brother, this guy stinks!
That is expert level. You'll learn. Keep watching. You'll learn. All right? While some claim to have experienced improvements in their confidence from this community. Critics of the subculture have argued that many of these teachings can be manipulative, objectifying, and in some cases, emotionally damaging. Enter Alpha Dom. He's an influencer and a dating coach best known for his Alpha Dominance in Dating course that looks to teach men how to understand the female mind.
I'm a professional dating coach, and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now,
which is a very base thing to say unironically. That is incredibly base. I don't know about you, but he seems like a pretty credible guy to me. A lot of videos have been made on this guy. He's really struck a chord with people. Many find his dating advice to be delusional, unhelpful, and downright creepy.
I'm fucking serious.
guys, you need to start assuming when a girl gets frustrated or like flips out on you, it doesn't always mean that she fucking hates you. There's times, I'll give you a story. I was at a bar and I walked up to a girl and I looked at her and I said, "Your fly's down," and then I walked away. And
why would you do that? Sorry, you're wrong on the grounds of you're a guy talking in his car about what women want, which is that's actually how you summon a circle to hell.
I've stumbled across the creepiest dating coach the cyberspace has ever seen. He's like a Galactus level threat to getting laid. Like, if you ever wanted to ensure every woman is frightened of you, follow his advice. But also, if you want to follow his advice, make sure you got your piggy bank ready to turn over because you got to pay for his course on. This is his slogan: Alpha Dominance in Dating, rise above the rest. Gate the fog when it comes to women, it's time to level up. And he's pretty much exactly what you're picturing right now after reading It's Time to Level Up.
I'm Amanda, you're watching Swamp Entertainment. Today we're talking about the worst dating coach.
The art of hesitation. I'm a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now, a lot of people don't know this trick.
You're not understanding the female mind. You're not understanding, like, there's no understanding of the female mind going on in that little cute hairless head of yours.
But they're not seeing the big picture. They don't believe what's right in front of them, all right? This guy knows what's up. Take, for instance, his breakout single, the one you've probably seen. You do not need to accept rejection from a woman. This was a video he posted. And let's hear what he has to say.
If you're one of the people that haven't applied anything in my course or my videos or anything like that, this video is not for you. This is an advanced technique. This is for the people that have the course, have my videos, fucking are applying it, seeing results, and eventually I'm going to put this in the course. I just don't have the time right now, so I'm releasing it now. You don't have to accept her rejection.
Sure, it sounds bad, right? But kind of a head turner. Like, you most definitely need to accept a rejection from a woman. How does he wiggle his way out of this one? Let's see.
As an example, I was talking to a girl and she said, "Oh, I'm not really interested." And I, instead of just going, "Okay," and then just turning away, I did this. Why would you not be interested in me? I'm the best.
I have to say, in a very nice way, a very respectful way, I'm the best thing that ever happened.
Absolutely the best. And she's like, "Oh, how?" I'm like, "Well, you'd have to come over to my house to find out. And you'd also have to be okay with kink, and you'd also have to be okay with my mastery of ropes and the fact I have multiple women. And actually, maybe not. Maybe you wouldn't be the best for me." You want to know what I did with her later?
Oh, hell no!
Wow, amazing. I'll never take a rejection from a woman ever again. I think I'm going to print out a shirt. It's going to say I'm the best, and I'm going to start wearing it to when I, shoot my shot. He also claims to have 6 girls. He's not in a relationship. It's not a polyamorous thing. He has 6 girls. And any more is too many girls. And the girls call him master. That's an important factor I play with Alpha Dom, right? That's how you know he is the real deal. He's also a bit of a tech knight, if you catch my drift. He's a bit of a BDSM connoisseur. By the way, watch The Boys Season 4 on Amazon Prime to know what I'm laying down. That was a reference, all right? You're going to have to watch The Boys, and you're going to have to figure out what tech knight, what that even is. Type in the comments what your safe word is, and I'll let you know when I will stop. So Alpha Dom, he's pumping this stuff out, and people are criticizing him. "Oh man, what the heck are you doing there?" Alpha Dom, he becomes kind of a cringe lord online, which in some ways you might lead more people to engage with the slop more, which we all know is good for these type of creators. I mean, they're already there, you know. You can't go lower. You can only go up. The more clicks, the more engagement, which this just means the more monetization, the more, you know, you get paid. So that's the lesson, right? You can be whoever you want. If you're willing to tarnish your reputation and, you know, you can get that bag, girl. You can get that bag, sis. I believe in you.
Shopping! Okay, what do I dress to dress like a boss?
He also advertises this course for men to wake up and, you know, conquer their fears and get women. And, you know, people have talked about this as well. It's, you know, it's basically all his videos behind like a kind of a steep paywall. Like, I don't really know how many people paid for this course, but if you did, tell me, how did that go for you? Did it change you? Did you change your life?
Hell yeah! I have the power of God!
This is a fun part of the video. We get to the about page of this website, this course. He talks about himself and his achievements. Alpha Dom is considered the pinnacle of dating expertise. At the age of 16, he realized his shortcomings in the dating realm, experienced friend zones, and instances of infidelity. Which is also crazy, you know? At 16, you are having instances of infidelity. That's like, when I look back at what I was probably doing around like 16 on my spare time, I was probably like, I don't know, drawing like dank memes and posting videos of that online and like playing Minecraft. Rather than blaming women, he took a realistic approach and embarked on a quest to uncover the ultimate code to successful dating. Kind of like the Buddha, you know? He's kind of like Jesus. I don't know. After extensive study and research into various dating methods, he isolated the code that generates immense attraction. Which is like insane, you know? Like, what? Are you Neo? Or are you breaking out of the Matrix? What code? Did you crack? There's no code, you know? Alpha Dom discovered how to wield power over women, driving them to a state of obsession and making them prioritize him above all else. Which that one word, toxic, you know? No, that's not good. He became, this is my favorite part, he became the ultimate selector, which I think is supposed to be seducer, but I'm not gonna lie, the ultimate selector kind of sounds like a badass DJ, you know?
When I was a kid, the army took me from my parents, and they chemically engineered me to be one thing and one thing only, to become the perfect DJ.
I like that. Over a span of 15 years, he honed his strategies to decimate his competition. Along the way, he recognized the significance of assisting other men in achieving what he had accomplished. It became apparent that by helping men enhance their influence over women, he not only helped them fulfill their desire, but also answered women's prayers to meet a man like him. Dear God.
What the hell is even that?
He shared his knowledge to make the world a better place, demonstrating to both men and women that their fantasies could become a reality. Alpha Dom became the epitome of dating expertise, teaching methods and techniques that were unmatched to anyone else. And then he presents us with a question, a query. Now you stand face to face with a dating legend. That is peak. That is awesome. Now you stand face to face with a dating legend. The choice is yours. Do you allow yourself to reach your potential, or do you let him help the next person? So, what will it be? And then it just says, pay now. put in your credit card information, and then it's just this guy staring back at you. I think that's awesome. It almost reads like the TED Talk Paradigm Shift Sam Hyde video. It reads like this.
His work spans every continent and has been featured on television and in print, Discovery, Nat Geo, Vice and others. He recently returned from Mogadishu, the most dangerous city on earth, where he shadowed the heroic El Mahmoud women on their quest to clean up the streets and restore humanity to their war-torn country. I present to you Sam Hyde, 2070 Paradigm Shift. Sam.
This is not how a normal person talks about himself. He also addressed a lot of criticism he's been receiving. The amount of copium this man exerts is insane. It's like he doesn't want to accept the fact that people can see right through him. So he'll just pretend that they're fools and he's right about everything. He truly believes that he is the best. That's one thing he's not lying about. He thinks that he's the best.
Did this. Why would you not be interested in me? I'm the best. Absolutely the best.
So the question remains, why make a video about somebody who was relevant like 4 months ago? In fact, by the time you probably watched this video, this may be a year ago, right? Because as of now, no one has really been talking about Alpha Dom. Well, it's because I wanted to catalog, I wanted to preserve a piece of history, a piece of internet lore, so we may look back and ponder at the humanity of it all. What does it all mean? And in the case of Alpha Dom, what are we trying to gain? I think the reason why Alpha Dom, dating coach, pickup artist guy, the reason why we perceive him as cringe is because there's a certain exaggerated self-importance to the way he conducts himself. And there's a huge focus with him and a lot of people in the dating coach pickup artist world on masculinity, preserving this heightened sense of masculinity, being an alpha or a sigma, and relationships. There's a need to try to conquer a certain ability, which is being able to attract mates. Which you see a lot of people like this. This is not the first time you see a character such as Alpha Dom arise from the shadows, the depths of the internet. He's kind of like a narcissist. A character that became so infatuated with himself and his ideas of how he wants to be seen, he lost sight of himself. And I think this is the case with Alpha Dom. He's kind of stuck in between playing this character that gets people angry, gets people riled up because they don't agree or believe what he's saying, but at the same time it just seems like some guy who wants to show the world that this is him. He's like role playing at the end of the day. From the response, it's seeming to have the opposite effect of what he really wants people to have of him, because he's trying so hard to be something he's not. And that's really what it all boils down to. He's acting like somebody that he's not. But do I think he should stop?
Hell no.